Okay. Yes, well, welcome everybody. Hopefully you're going to be seeing this. My goal is the grade 7s, we've got about a half class set of projects started, and now there really is no way for you to finish them. So what I thought I would do is, because posting stuff doesn't take me all that much time, what I thought I would do is I would spend my time in my shop at home making sure the cutting for all your projects was done, the cutting and the raising. And then I was hoping that through an exchange system, which I'll explain to you yet, we would be able to maybe get you finished your project, because otherwise they just lie around in the shop and eventually things get lost and it's just a big waste. So if the Premier of the province can tell you you've already graduated, I can tell you that if you finish your project like before the end of the school year, and I'll try to have it on track for it so we can do that, you will get a 4. So if you want to increase your mark a little bit and say that you got a 4 in IA, you can do that. So anyway, this video is going to be about the sanding. So unfortunately, I can't really show you what I've got in front of me here. I've got a Minion. There was no name on it. I think I might know whose it is, but to sand this, there isn't really a lot to sanding, okay? I'll put everything in a bag for you, and I'll give you 2 pieces of sandpaper. The red back paper is 100 grit, and the blue back paper is 180. So what you do is you take your piece. We're going to sand, I think this is a coverall strap for the Minion, and I've got the top labeled with a number. That number corresponds to a number on the printed plan, and I'll post a picture of that on in the grade 7 virtual classroom so that you guys can see what you're up against. I think I have a paper copy for every project that we've done in my shop here, and if not, I'll go back to school and get it. So anyway, what you do is you don't worry about sanding the sides at all. Do nothing down low on the sides, okay? Because remember, we cut this all out of one piece. If you sand a lot on the sides, it's not going to fit anymore. Your sanding is really simple. Take your 100 grit, and this actually, I think, is probably faster doing it this way than trying to find a Dremel or something like that. See, I'm just rounding over the edges, and that's all you do. So just the top edge. So have the number, so you can see the number up, and sand the edges. How much you sand the edges is up to you. That's kind of a design feature that you can do as much or as little as you want. But it doesn't take long. I'd maybe do a little bit more if it was mine, but it's not. So, and then you do the top. Okay, done with the 100 grit. Now the 180, you're just polishing a little bit. So go over everything again with 180. This is plenty fine enough for this type of work. Acrylic paint on MDF isn't a super fussy finish, so 180 grit will be lots. And then I'm sanding the top again. And that piece is ready for paint. That's all there's to it. This shouldn't take you super long once you get going. And I'll send you the sandpaper and the necessary things to do it. So yeah, I think that's all the sanding. That's all I need to show you about sanding. Okay, see you in the next one.